Hello guys, welcome back to another Unity Expert video, and today it's going to be a different video than our usual setup videos. We're just going to be talking about the top 4 Discord bots that we use across all of our servers, and those consist of Lurker, Sapphire, Ticketool, and StatBot. Now we've done setups for some of these servers before, so instead of looking through every single different feature that they have, I'll just go through the features that we use and why we use these bots and why we support these bots. So we'll start off with Lurker. Lurker is an absolutely amazing leveling bot. It has everything you need, and it even has importing from other bots. So if you're stuck with Me6, which is not one of the greatest bots, it's good, it's not the best though, and you might get stuck paying for it because of its very premium heavy business model. So if you get stuck with Me6 and you don't want to go through the sunk cost fallacy where you're like, okay, I've put too much money into the Me6 bot, I just have to use it now. You can just stop your subscription and import it to Lurker, and you lose no progress. No one loses their XP progress, no one loses their levels, their roles, stuff like that. It's absolutely amazing that you can do this. I didn't even know this was possible. And the leveling system is pretty good as well. It's customizable enough to be able to do whatever you want with it. Blacklisting or whitelisting channels, how much XP people can get per however long you want the cooldown time to be, leveling blacklists, all-time leaderboard stuff, where the level up message gets sent to, either direct messages, the same channel, or none at all, or a custom one. You can change the leveling message. You can do a lot of stuff with this, and we're pretty sure we're going to be making a video on how we set up our leveling systems. But it's absolutely an amazing bot. There's genuinely a lot of stuff you can do, and premium is worth it, but you don't need it at all. You know, look at this, like $1 or $5 a month, just amazing, right? Genuinely such a good bot. The dashboard's great, the features you get are good. You don't need premium to be able to use this bot however you want. Premium is just an added plus, and it's cheap. Definitely if you're building a Discord server and you want a leveling system or leveling rewards like level rolls, we personally suggest you use Lurker. And if you're trying to find a better leveling bot for your Discord server and you're stuck with these 3 bots, I suggest look into this. Check it out, test it out, see for yourself. The next bot is going to be a utility / moderation bot, Sapphire. From the day I found out about Sapphire until now, I've always at least included Sapphire in my Discord servers. Sapphire is an absolutely amazing bot because it has everything you need for completely free. You don't pay a single dime. The only time you pay is when you want a whitelisted version of the bot. If you don't know what that means, it's when instead of having the Sapphire logo and the Sapphire name and bot description and stuff like that, you can customize it for yourself. That is the only time you pay for this bot. Everything else you get for free. And by everything, I mean everything, like moderation, logging, welcome messages, reaction roles, join roles, social notifications, moderation, and all of it. Auto moderation, even AI moderation, which is in beta right now and it's being worked on. Genuinely one of the best bots. You can customize everything with it. Even the default messages you can customize. And if your server is in a different language like Arabic or Russian, the Discord server, the support Discord server for Sapphire, they have these message bundles that are in different languages, so you don't have to go and update them by yourself. There's a lot of people in the community who've made these message bundles where you can just import it into Sapphire and then it changes all the messages into different language that you chose. So absolutely amazing community, absolutely amazing bot. And I'm just gonna go through some of my favorite features for this bot, and they're mostly in moderation and log. For moderation, genuinely, you can view the cases here. Like for example, I kicked a bot and it shows everything here. You can mass edit them. You can apply filters like open or closed. You can show mass cases. You can show only mass cases, and it tells you everything about it. It tells you who kicked, for how long, at what time, and the case ID for it. And then you can click on the actual case. If I remember how to use this, edit. You can change things with it. You can close it. You can delete the case. It's genuinely amazing stuff, and it tells you everything you need to know, everything. Like for example, let me make another case, right? Let me kick iTranslator, for example. So let's do kick user. Let's kick iTranslator for testing reasons. Obviously it didn't send the user a DM because it's a bot. We go back, we refresh, there we go. And you can click on it and it tells you everything. What happened, if it's open or closed, as in like, for example, if you kick someone for 3 days, during those 3 days, up until the 3rd day, it will say open. Once those 3 days are done, it says closed. So that's basically what that means. You can add moderator notes, like for example, why they were kicked, if they're gonna be coming back, etc. You can see the history of the edits. And all of this is customizable because you can also set roles for your mods. Like for example, imagine you have a head moderator role and you want them to have access to the cases on this website. You can search for the role and then give them access to it. Cases. Allow this role to manage all ban, kick, mute, and warn cases. Right? This is such like insane customization to the point where you won't need any other bot. The uptime of this bot is really good as well. I've never seen this bot go down for long periods of time. I love this feature specifically because of just how organized it gets. You can make your custom templates like rules embed, stuff like that. I've showcased how to do that in the setup video. You can change everything about this, like forcing the reason or stuff like this, and the UI is so user friendly. I didn't even look at the documentation for this bot to know how to use it because of how good the UI is. The logging is amazing too. You can set for every single event a channel, and it can be a different channel as well. That's how good this is. Even the settings, if you want to use webhooks, if you want to ignore embeds being logged, you can ignore certain users from being logged, you can ignore certain roles from being logged, you can ignore even certain channels. So like, if you don't want staff channels to be logged and filling up the log channel. You have reaction roles, but personally I don't use these two since there's onboarding now. So reaction roles, join roles, personally I don't use. Social notifications, if it's if we're making a server for a content creator, we usually use these. This bot is absolutely amazing, and to get all of these features for free, kudos to the developer. I have no idea how finances wise they're running this bot, but this is an absolutely amazing bot. I'll show you guys some of the commands that they have, like all of these commands, everything. This is all Sapphire. There's 6 pages of commands. You can do all of this through the website or through the bot. Absolutely love Sapphire, and I will forever cherish this bot because it's made managing some of my servers so much easier. And now we move on to Ticket Tool, my personal favorite ticketing bot. We did a full setup guide on the channel. Check it out, but I'll go through some of my favorite features and why I use this bot. Number 1, transcripts, logging, easy to set up. The transcripts look amazing too. Let me show you. We go down to ticket transcripts. We press the direct link. We open it up. Visit. Looks great. Tells you everything you need to know. Shows you all the messages. So that's good. That works perfectly fine. Forums is a great feature. This honestly just topples any other ticketing bot that doesn't have this feature. I'll show you why. When people want to open a ticket, they are forced to write a reason. You can make it that so they're not forced, but this saves so much time. When a ticket gets opened and someone like one of the mods isn't available for like X amount of time, and then like 30 minutes pass, the mod enters the ticket and then they don't see any messages. Like, why'd you open the ticket, right? So this saves so much time and it helps, and you can add more questions. This was just for the setup. You can customize almost everything, but to make those really cool different colors and images and banners and stuff like that, you will need to pay for the bot. But it is worth the subscription if you have the money for it. You have escalation now, which is a feature that has been asked for years, where if, for example, someone opens a ticket and they want to report a mod or a staff member, you can escalate it to a different panel that has admin access only if you set it up correctly. And it changes everything, the permissions, the ticket name, stuff like that, and it's great. This is a great feature. I haven't seen any other ticketing bot that has this feature. And if everything else was premium and it had this, I would still just use this bot. That's how great this feature is. It helps with keeping a direct workflow with your Discord team, from mods to trial mods to head moderators, admin, stuff like that. It's really good. And you can make the multi-button setups for free now. That used to be a premium thing, but it became free. So those ticketing channels that have like 1 button, 2 button, 3 button, 4 button, all of them do different things. You can do that for free now, which is great. Automation, integration, and claiming, thread style, these things are premium only. Some customization with the messages and stuff is premium as well, but I don't think that hinders the usability of the bot. I think everything that is necessary for a ticketing bot you get for free, and you don't need these things, but they are quality of life features. They're more quality of life than necessity. Again, kudos to this bot. I love it. I've used it in every server, and I don't think I will ever go away from it unless it shuts down, which I hope that doesn't happen. And for the last bot, we go into StatBot. We made a setup video for StatDocs, the statistics channels, these ones on the top, and it did update. But this bot can do so much more. StatDocs is a really good feature. It has stat roles. If you want to give a person who has, for example, test, condition, message, edit. There we go. If they're in the top 10 people who have messaged, they can get the role. Basically, it gives people roles based on certain conditions, and you can do voice or message conditions. But yeah, this is a really good feature. I love this feature. I use it to give people specific role. I know that it can be done with Lurker, but I like doing it here because it also ties into the stats. It shows really good statistics for messages, for voice, stuff like that. And I'll show you guys in a second. Let's do it here. If I do chart member, it will make a graph to show you how many members you're getting in the last, for example, 14 days. If you want to change the time, you can do 30 days. So it looks back 30 days, it looks back a month, and it shows you how many joins and leaves. So you can run this command at the beginning of every month and then check the statistics for the previous month. You can do chart channel. Like for example, let's do general. It shows the messages last 14 days, but if you do this and then 30, you can see how active people are as well. Like for example, chart member. Oh wait, no, not chart member. What am I doing? Chart user. There we go. Chart member is it's for the members, not for person. There we go. Specific persons, how many voice hours they have, how many messages they have in the last 14 days. You can change how it looks like. It shows you everything. The server rank, the messages in the last 1, 7, and 14 days, the voice activity, the top channel that they're using. Great bot for just getting specific information immediately. And the stat docs are nice at Boost as well, so that means you don't have to get multiple different bots. Personally, I like to keep the amount of bots in a server to a minimum. I don't want to bombard the server with multiple different bots. So Sapphire does everything utility, StatBot does everything statistics, Ticket Tool does everything ticketing, and Lurker does everything leveling. And it's just a really good mix, right? If we're doing a multi-language server, we use iTranslator for everything translation. Great selection of bots, and genuinely, I love all of these bots, cherish all of these bots, and always recommend these bots to everyone who goes into Discord as moderators, as server owners, stuff like that. And thank you guys for watching. That's basically it. That's all the bots we use and some of my favorite features from each of them. Hope I see you again in the next video.